So there are many strategies that you could choose from in terms of optimizing your Facebook campaigns. I know that a lot of times it's better to look at the data often. You want to see which of your ad sets are producing better KPIs initially, and and sometimes it's even better to start with a lower budget if you would like to reserve more of your budget for the ad sets that are performing. But a quick way to do this is to go into the reporting feature for Facebook ads and take a look at the different ad sets within your campaign. You want to look at some of the KPIs that are initially coming through. For instance, you want to look at your link click-through rate, the CTR. That's important because it tells you whether or not people are interested. And if you don't have a very high click-through rate, usually that'll indicate that there's an issue either with the ad copy itself or with your audience that you're targeting, because you're not engaging enough, and they don't really care to see what's on the landing page by clicking through onto that link. So your CTR is going to be important. I know that another important thing is your cost per click. If you're getting really high cost per click in your Facebook campaigns, then that could indicate an issue with the audience as well. Because if you have too broad of an audience and Facebook is having to work really hard to get your ad out in front of people, the cost per click can go up pretty high because you're just in more of a competitive state or a competitive environment because you're targeting such a broad audience. So that could indicate that you need to kind of narrow it down a little bit more. And then as far as the images go that you're using, you definitely want to see if people are clicking on the ad itself and trying to interact with the ad at all, whether that be through comments or whether you get people that are loving or reacting to the ad, liking the ad. Those things are important to see, how engaging it is. And if your image is not stopping the scroll, or if your ad copy is not stopping the scroll, then you're not going to get any clicks. So that could also indicate an issue with your creative. I know that a lot of people prefer to just launch a whole group of different ads with different ad copy, different images. But one of the ways to quickly optimize that I've found is to use the same ad copy for like 3 or 4 different ad sets, and then use different creative between those different ad sets to see which creative is going to perform the best, because usually the picture or the video that you're using is going to be the number one factor on whether your ads perform or not. And then once you can figure out what the winning creative is, then you can go and move forward and test additional ad copy and try to find you a winning combination with your ad copy. So I would recommend always testing your creative first, and also experiment with different types of creative, whether it's video, whether it's images. There's some really cool ways to create AI images now. So there's a lot of opportunity out there to get some really interesting videos and images and test them out in your campaigns.